Hi, I'm Pat Dillon. I'm sitting down with my business partner and Chief Technology Officer, Zach Wood, and today we want to talk a little bit about Nest, which is our own proprietary website platform, but it's more than that. It's a review platform, it's hosting, it's an analytics dashboard. It's a full suite for small and mid-sized businesses that want a highly functional website, one that performs well, one that gets a lot of traffic from the SEO work we do and gets great results from the paid advertising that we do for clients as well. But I guess just to start out, I want to ask Zach why we built Nest, because there's so many platforms in the marketplace. And we started talking about building our own website platform about 3 years ago. We're about 2 years now from launching the very first Nest client. We've got about 40 or 50 Nest websites up now. But Zach, why did we ultimately decide to build our own website platforms when there's so many choices out there?
Yeah. This is actually something I've been thinking about for a very long time, and something I've been talking about with different development teams that I've worked with over the years. To your point, there are dozens of really well-known website builder tools out there, WordPress being the largest. Then you have Wix and Squarespace, and for e-commerce you have Shopify and other closed systems. They all come with their own benefits, but also a large amount of problems and drawbacks that are really difficult to get around from a technical standpoint. WordPress in particular, depending on the article that you're reading at any given time, drives somewhere from 30 to 40% of the websites on the internet.
Which is like 2 billion websites, 30 or 40% of 2 billion websites.
Right. And with that comes some benefits. It's a large community who's working on open source software and developing all kinds of plugins and different functionality that you can plug into it, which is great for a novice user or somebody who doesn't have time or money to invest into a website and just needs something they can do themselves. It comes with vulnerabilities and security issues and speed issues and many other problems because of that large community, because of the scale of the software, because of the fact that it's open source and everybody has access to the core code. There are people out there who do malicious things, and it means constantly staying on top of your software that's running your website, which is your business. And Squarespace, again, you can build a website fairly quickly without
Wix, GoDaddy website builder.
All of those.
Yep.
You can get something stood up fairly quickly, and it'll give you a presence. It's not going to drive traffic. You can paint the prettiest picture ever, but if you keep it in your basement, nobody's ever going to see it, right? What we were looking to do was take the concepts that I put in place as a solutions architect on large brands who had millions of dollars to spend on deployments and make those accessible to a business who maybe does $1 million in revenue or $2 million in revenue and is looking to grow their business but doesn't necessarily have the money to invest in an enterprise level solution. But we want to be able to get them those same results or even better results. And so what Nest enables us to do is rapidly build and prototype enterprise level websites and with enterprise level performance and well-tested user experience best practices, professional design at a fraction of the cost of what those solutions would have cost a couple of years ago. Now, we're not looking to compete with those enterprise level software, and we're not looking to compete with the do-it-yourself tools like Wix and Squarespace. What we're looking to do is be somewhere in the middle of those two, providing enterprise level solutions, but at a cost point that's closer to those do-it-yourself tools. And then obviously with the team that we have in place here at Wise and the expertise that we can offer from an agency level at every discipline, it's just a different tool than what's available on the market right now.
So certainly one of the things that we're trying to do with Wise Digital was provide a competitive advantage when it comes to technology, but also couple that with award-winning, world-class services across all the disciplines that we offer our clients so that it drives traffic. and it does what we want it to do, so that it's not just a pamphlet, but it's a sales machine that's constantly working to grow your business.
Yeah, and 2 years in, it's about 2 years since we launched the
March,
first client.
Yeah, March would be 2 years.
And the results that we're seeing from the platform have surpassed where we expected to be at this point. Some of the core benchmarks that we look at as far as site speed, overall rankings numbers from an SEO perspective, bounce rate, and now engagement rate with the way Google now measures those metrics. The numbers are exponentially better than anything we had seen on other platforms. We actually, I think in one test case, had a bounce rate near zero for running on 3 months, to the point where the tech team actually did quite a bit of an investigation to make sure that something wasn't wrong. But that's not just the technology. The technology makes sure that the page loads quickly, the user finds what they're looking for quickly and stays engaged. But you couple that with, to your point, world-class marketing team that writes content that is relevant to the user, but also relevant to their search query, and make sure that we're matching their search intent when they find the website. You match that with design that's engaging and well-tested user experience and flow on the website. And we have probably the best bounce rate figure on multiple of our Nest websites that I've ever seen in my close to 20 years of working within web development.